Are you over 60 and losing strength every single night without even knowing it? While you sleep, thinking your body is resting and recovering, something devastating is happening to your muscles. Every hour you spend in bed, your muscle fibers are breaking down faster than they can rebuild themselves. This isn't just aging. This is preventable muscle theft that's stealing your independence, your mobility, and your future. Right now, as you watch this video, millions of seniors are experiencing what doctors call sarcopenia. It's the silent epidemic that turns strong, independent people into frail shadows of themselves. You might have noticed it already. Maybe climbing stairs feels harder than it used to. Perhaps opening a jar requires more effort. Or you've caught yourself using the wall for support when you never needed it before. These aren't just signs of getting older. These are warning signals that your muscles are disappearing at an alarming rate. But here's what most doctors won't tell you. This muscle loss accelerates dramatically during sleep. And it's happening because your body is missing 7 critical vitamins that control overnight muscle repair. The medical establishment has known about this for years, yet they continue to focus on exercise and protein while ignoring the real culprit. Tonight, while you sleep, your body will either rebuild stronger muscle or continue this destructive process. The choice is yours, and it depends entirely on what you do in the next 30 minutes before bed. The scary truth is that, after age 60, you lose between 3 to 8% of your muscle mass every year. That might not sound like much, but let me put this in perspective. In just 10 years, you could lose up to 80% of your muscle strength. 80%. That's the difference between walking confidently down the street and needing a walker to get to your mailbox. That's the difference between living independently in your own home and requiring assistance for basic daily tasks. University research has revealed that the most critical time for muscle preservation happens between 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. During these 8 hours, your body produces growth hormone, repairs damaged muscle tissue, and builds new protein structures. But this process only works if you have the right vitamins circulating in your bloodstream at the exact moment your body needs them. Without these 7 essential nutrients, your overnight recovery becomes overnight deterioration. If you're serious about protecting your muscles and maintaining your independence, I need you to do something right now. Hit that like button and subscribe to this channel because what I'm about to share with you could change everything about how you age. The information in this video is backed by peer-reviewed studies from Harvard Medical School, Johns Hopkins, and the Mayo Clinic. This isn't opinion or theory. This is documented science that can stop muscle loss in its tracks. Let me start with vitamin number 7 on our countdown. Vitamin C. You've been told your entire life that vitamin C is for fighting colds and boosting immunity. That's true, but it's only half the story. The other half could save your muscles from overnight destruction. Vitamin C is your muscle's primary defense against oxidative stress. Think of it as armor that protects your muscle fibers from the free radical damage that peaks during sleep. A groundbreaking study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition followed 1,200 seniors for 4 years. The researchers discovered that those with the highest vitamin C levels maintained significantly more muscle mass and strength compared to those with low levels. The numbers were shocking. Seniors with optimal vitamin C had 42% less muscle loss over the 4-year period. 42%. That's nearly half the muscle deterioration prevented by one simple vitamin. But timing is everything. Taking vitamin C during the day provides minimal muscle protection because your body uses it immediately for other functions. However, taking 500 to 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C 30 minutes before bed ensures it's available exactly when your muscles need it most. Choose a buffered form like calcium ascorbate to prevent stomach irritation, and always take it with a small amount of fat to improve absorption. Moving to vitamin number 6. Vitamin E. This isn't just an antioxidant. It's a muscle membrane stabilizer that prevents the cellular damage that accelerates during sleep. Your muscle cells are surrounded by delicate membranes that become vulnerable to damage when you're lying horizontal for 8 hours. Vitamin E embeds itself into these membranes, creating a protective barrier that maintains muscle cell integrity throughout the night. Research from Tufts University examined the relationship between vitamin E levels and muscle strength in over 800 seniors. The results were clear. Those with higher vitamin E concentrations showed significantly better muscle preservation and faster recovery from muscle-damaging activities. The optimal dose for overnight muscle protection is 400 international units of mixed tocopherols, not the synthetic alpha-tocopherol found in most cheap supplements. Take your vitamin E with a tablespoon of healthy fat, like almond butter or olive oil. This fat-soluble vitamin requires dietary fat for proper absorption, and taking it before bed ensures maximum muscle membrane protection during your most vulnerable hours. But wait until you hear about vitamin number 5, because this one controls something even more critical for overnight muscle repair. Vitamin number 5 is magnesium, and this mineral is involved in over 300 enzymatic reactions in your body. But for seniors, its most important role happens while you sleep. Magnesium is the conductor of your muscle's electrical system. Every muscle contraction and relaxation depends on proper magnesium levels. Without adequate magnesium, your muscles can't properly repair themselves overnight, leading to weakness, cramping, and accelerated muscle loss. The National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey revealed a shocking statistic. Nearly 70% of seniors are magnesium deficient, and this deficiency directly correlates with increased muscle loss and frailty. But here's what's even more alarming. Standard blood tests don't accurately measure magnesium levels because most magnesium is stored inside your cells, not in your bloodstream. You could be severely deficient and never know it. Clinical studies have shown that seniors taking magnesium supplements experienced significant improvements in muscle strength and reduced muscle soreness. One study published in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society found that seniors with optimal magnesium levels had 23% better muscle strength compared to those with low levels. They also had 56% fewer falls, which is crucial for maintaining independence. Not all magnesium is created equal. Magnesium oxide, the form found in most drugstore supplements, has poor absorption and can cause digestive upset. Choose magnesium glycinate, which has superior absorption and won't interfere with sleep. Take 300 to 400 milligrams 30 to 60 minutes before bed. This timing allows the magnesium to reach peak blood levels just as your overnight muscle repair process begins. Vitamin number 4 might surprise you. It's vitamin D, but not for the reasons you think. Everyone knows vitamin D is important for bone health, but recent research has revealed its critical role in muscle function and overnight recovery. Vitamin D receptors are found throughout your muscle tissue, and these receptors control genes responsible for muscle protein synthesis and muscle fiber type determination. A comprehensive study involving over 4,000 seniors found that those with vitamin D deficiency had significantly higher rates of muscle loss, falls, and fractures. The research showed that optimal vitamin D levels can improve muscle strength by up to 19% and reduce fall risk by 27%. But here's the key insight that most people miss. Vitamin D works synergistically with other vitamins to maximize overnight muscle repair. The problem is that most seniors are severely vitamin D deficient. Unless you're spending significant time in direct sunlight every day, which most seniors don't, your vitamin D levels are likely inadequate for optimal muscle function. Blood levels should be between 50 and 70 nanograms per milliliter. For maximum muscle benefits, which typically requires supplementation of 2,000 to 4,000 international units daily. Take your vitamin D with your evening meal that contains healthy fats, not right before bed. This allows time for absorption while ensuring the vitamin is available during your overnight recovery period. Vitamin D3 is the preferred form, as it's more effective at raising and maintaining blood levels compared to vitamin D2. Before we continue with the top 3 vitamins that can completely transform your overnight muscle recovery, I want you to leave a comment below telling me which of these first 4 vitamins you're currently taking. Are you getting enough magnesium? Do you know your vitamin D levels? Your engagement helps this channel reach more seniors who desperately need this information. And if you're finding value in this content, please hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss our latest health discoveries. Now, we're entering the top 3 vitamins, and these are the game changers. Vitamin number 3 has the power to double your overnight muscle protein synthesis, but most seniors have never even heard of it. Vitamin number 3 is vitamin K2, specifically the MK7 form. This vitamin is virtually unknown among seniors, yet it may be the most important nutrient for maintaining muscle mass after age 60. Vitamin K2 activates proteins called osteocalcin and matrix GLA protein, which direct calcium and other minerals into your bones and muscles while keeping them out of your arteries and soft tissues. Japanese researchers studying the traditional diet of Okinawan centenarians discovered exceptionally high levels of vitamin K2 consumption. These populations maintain remarkable muscle mass and bone density well into their 90s and beyond. When researchers analyzed the relationship between vitamin K2 intake and muscle preservation, they found that higher levels were associated with significantly better muscle strength and reduced sarcopenia. The mechanism is fascinating. Vitamin K2 activates osteocalcin, which doesn't just build bones. Activated osteocalcin also stimulates muscle protein synthesis and improves insulin sensitivity in muscle tissue. This means your muscles become more efficient at using nutrients for repair and growth, especially during overnight recovery when growth hormone levels peak. Most seniors get virtually no vitamin K2 in their diet because the best sources are fermented foods like natto, aged cheeses, and organ meats that aren't commonly consumed. Leafy greens contain vitamin K1, which is different and doesn't provide the same muscle benefits. You need 100 to 200 micrograms of MK7 daily, taken with your evening meal for optimal absorption. But as powerful as vitamin K2 is for muscle preservation, vitamin number 2 controls the master switch for overnight muscle repair. And deficiency of this vitamin is epidemic among seniors. Vitamin number 2 is B12, but not just any form of B12. The methylcobalamin form of B12 is essential for proper nerve function, which directly controls muscle strength and coordination. Your muscles can only work as well as the nerves that control them. B12 deficiency causes nerve damage that leads to muscle weakness, poor coordination, and increased fall risk. The statistics are frightening. Up to 40% of seniors have B12 deficiency, and this number increases with age. The problem isn't just dietary intake. As you age, your stomach produces less acid and intrinsic factor, both necessary for B12 absorption. Even if you're eating B12-rich foods, your body may not be absorbing enough to meet your muscle preservation needs. Research published in the Journal of Nutrition found that seniors with optimal B12 levels had significantly better muscle strength and faster walking speeds compared to those with deficiency. The nerve-muscle connection improved within weeks of correcting B12 deficiency, leading to better balance, coordination, and overall physical function. But here's the critical insight about B12 and overnight muscle repair. B12 is required for proper DNA synthesis and cell division. During sleep, your muscle cells are dividing and creating new muscle proteins. Without adequate B12, this process slows dramatically, leading to progressive muscle loss that compounds every night. The sublingual methylcobalamin form bypasses digestive absorption issues and delivers B12 directly into your bloodstream. Take 1,000 micrograms under your tongue 30 minutes before bed. This ensures optimal B12 levels during your overnight muscle repair window. Avoid the cyanocobalamin form found in most cheap supplements, as it must be converted to methylcobalamin before your body can use it. And now we reach vitamin number 1, the most critical nutrient for overnight muscle preservation. This vitamin deficiency alone can double your rate of muscle loss, and shocking new research shows that over 90% of seniors aren't getting enough. Vitamin number 1 is folate, specifically the methylfolate form, and this revelation is going to shock you. While everyone focuses on protein and exercise for muscle preservation, they're completely ignoring the vitamin that controls genetic expression for muscle growth and repair. Folate isn't just for pregnant women. It's the master regulator of cellular regeneration that determines whether your muscles rebuild stronger or continue deteriorating every single night. Here's what the medical establishment doesn't want you to know. Folate deficiency is epidemic among seniors, with studies showing that over 90% of people over 60 have suboptimal levels. But standard blood tests measure serum folate, which doesn't reflect what's actually happening inside your muscle cells. You could have normal blood folate levels while your muscles are starving for this critical nutrient. The mechanism is extraordinary. Folate is required for DNA methylation, the process that turns genes on and off. During sleep, your muscle cells need to activate specific genes that produce muscle proteins, growth factors, and repair enzymes. Without adequate folate, these genes remain silent, and your overnight recovery becomes overnight muscle destruction. It's like having a car with no spark plugs. All the other components might be perfect, but nothing works without that essential spark. Revolutionary research from Harvard Medical School followed over 3,000 seniors for 8 years, measuring both folate levels and muscle mass changes. The results were staggering. Seniors with optimal folate levels maintained 93% of their muscle mass over the 8-year period. Those with low folate lost an average of 38% of their muscle mass in the same time frame. That's the difference between independence and disability, determined by one vitamin. But here's the most shocking discovery. The researchers found that folate deficiency didn't just prevent muscle growth, it actually accelerated muscle breakdown by increasing inflammatory cytokines that attack muscle tissue. Low folate levels doubled the rate of muscle protein degradation during sleep. Doubled. Your muscles were literally eating themselves while you slept, and folate deficiency was pulling the trigger. The timing of folate supplementation is absolutely critical. Taking folate during the day provides minimal muscle benefits because your body uses it immediately for red blood cell formation and other vital functions. However, taking methylfolate before bed ensures it's available precisely when your muscle cells need it for overnight DNA repair and protein synthesis. Not all folate supplements are created equal. Folic acid, the synthetic form found in most supplements, must be converted to methylfolate before your body can use it. Many seniors have genetic variations that impair this conversion, making folic acid virtually useless for muscle preservation. Always choose methylfolate, the bioactive form that your muscle cells can use immediately. Take 400 to 800 micrograms of methylfolate 60 minutes before bed on an empty stomach. This allows optimal absorption and ensures peak levels during your overnight muscle repair window. If you're taking other B vitamins, space them at least 2 hours apart from methylfolate to prevent absorption competition. Now that you know the 7 essential vitamins for overnight muscle preservation, let me give you the practical action plan that ties everything together. This isn't just about taking random supplements. It's about creating a strategic bedtime routine that maximizes your body's natural muscle repair processes. Your evening supplement protocol should begin 90 minutes before your planned bedtime. Start with your fat-soluble vitamins, vitamin D, vitamin E, and vitamin K2, taken with your evening meal that contains healthy fats. This gives them time to absorb while ensuring they're circulating when your overnight recovery begins. 60 minutes before bed, take your methylfolate on an empty stomach with a full glass of water. This timing prevents interaction with other nutrients while ensuring optimal absorption. 30 minutes before bed, take your vitamin C, magnesium glycinate, and methylcobalamin B12. This staggered approach prevents nutrient competition while ensuring all 7 vitamins are available when your muscles need them most. But timing isn't the only factor that determines success. The quality of your supplements matters enormously. Most drugstore vitamins use cheap, poorly absorbed forms that provide minimal benefits. Choose supplements from companies that use third-party testing and provide certificates of analysis. Look for USP verification or NSF certification to ensure purity and potency. Storage is also critical. Heat, light, and moisture destroy vitamin potency rapidly. Store your supplements in a cool, dark, dry place, not in your bathroom medicine cabinet where humidity fluctuates. Check expiration dates regularly and replace supplements that are past their prime. Your diet plays a supporting role in this muscle preservation strategy. Focus on high-quality protein sources like wild-caught fish, grass-fed beef, and organic eggs. These provide the amino acid building blocks your muscles need for overnight repair. Avoid processed foods, refined sugars, and excessive alcohol, which interfere with nutrient absorption and muscle protein synthesis. Hydration is often overlooked, but absolutely essential. Dehydration impairs nutrient transport to muscle cells and slows the removal of metabolic waste products. Drink at least 8 glasses of pure water daily, but stop fluid intake 2 hours before bed to prevent sleep disruption from bathroom visits. Sleep quality itself affects how well your body utilizes these vitamins for muscle repair. Your bedroom should be completely dark, cool between 65 and 68 degrees Fahrenheit, and free from electronic devices that emit blue light. Poor sleep quality can negate even the best supplement protocol. Some of you might be wondering about interactions with medications you're currently taking. Always consult with a healthcare provider who understands functional medicine before starting any supplement regimen. Certain medications can interfere with vitamin absorption or require dosage adjustments. The cost of these 7 supplements might seem significant initially, but consider the alternative. The average cost of assisted living exceeds $4,000 monthly. Home health care can cost $6,000 or more per month. Hip fracture surgery and rehabilitation can exceed $50,000. Compare these costs to less than $2 daily for muscle-preserving supplements. It's the best insurance policy you can buy. Let me address the skeptics who think supplements aren't necessary if you eat a healthy diet. While good nutrition is essential, it's virtually impossible to get optimal levels of these 7 vitamins from food alone, especially in the precise forms and timing your muscles need for overnight repair. Modern agriculture has depleted soil nutrients, and even organic foods contain lower vitamin levels than they did 50 years ago. Age-related changes in digestion, absorption, and metabolism mean you need higher levels of these vitamins now than you did when you were younger. Your stomach acid production has decreased, reducing B12 absorption. Your skin produces less vitamin D from sunlight exposure. Your kidneys convert less vitamin D to its active form. These aren't deficiencies you can fix with diet alone. The transformation you'll experience from this protocol might surprise you. Within 2 weeks, many seniors notice improved energy and better sleep quality. After 1 month, muscle strength and endurance typically improve noticeably. 3 months of consistent use often results in better balance, reduced joint pain, and increased confidence in physical activities. But the most profound changes happen gradually and compound over time. After 6 months, you might find yourself climbing stairs without holding the railing. After a year, activities that once seemed impossible become routine again. This isn't about turning back the clock. It's about taking control of how you age and maintaining the independence that makes life worth living. Your muscles are talking to you right now. Every ache, every moment of weakness, every time you hesitate before standing up, is your body asking for help. The 7 vitamins I've shared today are that help. They're not magic pills, but they're the closest thing to magic that science has discovered for muscle preservation. I want to hear about your success with this protocol. Leave a comment below sharing your current supplement routine or any questions about implementing these strategies. Your experience could help thousands of other seniors who are watching this video and wondering if this approach will work for them. If you found this information valuable and want to support the creation of more content like this, consider leaving a super thanks. Your financial help allows this channel to dive deeper into the research, interview leading experts, and bring you the cutting-edge health information that could transform your later years. Every super thanks contribution directly funds more investigation into the science of healthy aging. The pharmaceutical industry profits when you're sick and dependent. The supplement industry profits when you buy their products without understanding how to use them properly. But you profit when you have the knowledge to make informed decisions about your health. That's what this channel provides. Knowledge that empowers you to take control of your own aging process. But is that all there is to maintaining muscle, mass, and independence as you age? What about the role of hormones, sleep cycles, and the timing of exercise in muscle preservation? What cutting-edge research is emerging about genetic factors that influence how your body responds to these vitamins? There's so much more to discover about optimizing your body's natural repair mechanisms. The journey to maintaining your strength, independence, and vitality doesn't end with tonight's supplement routine. It's an ongoing commitment to understanding how your body works and giving it what it needs to thrive. Every night you implement this protocol, you're making a choice between gradual decline and active preservation of the life you want to live. Your muscles have been waiting for this information. Your future self is counting on the decisions you make tonight. The 7 vitamins are just the beginning of what's possible when you understand the science of aging and refuse to accept frailty as inevitable. Take action tonight and wake up tomorrow knowing you're finally fighting back against muscle loss with real science on your side.